In this video, I'm going to show you some of the newsletter ad accounts we recently started growing, and just going to show you, what is the reality of it. So let me share my screen here. And so we started growing this newsletter in January 10th, and actually we run ads for quite a few newsletters. We've had really good late of December, mid January, and recently we had pretty bad performance. Well, not bad performance, I'd say just cost per result went up for ads that were performing really good. Now it went up, right? Well, in this ad account, it's been kind of similar situation. So if I look at this, we've had about $1 CPA, and then the last few days or early in this month, it went up like 130. So it sucks, obviously, right? But lately we've done quite a few changes, and so I'm showing you two campaigns. Basically, that's the only campaigns we're running here. But we've done quite a few changes, and the biggest change we've done, not surprisingly, unsurprisingly, is not some sort of bidding strategy. It's not any ad account structure or whatever. It's really just launching more creatives and new creatives and very different creatives, because to consistently reduce cost per result in isolation on the platform or on the Meta platform, like obviously you have to do all of these things. You have to have a landing page, you have to have actually a good product, and economics to afford the growth. But when it comes to just improving things in the ad accounts, it comes down to creatives and offer, right? So in this ad account, we've just launched a bunch of different things, and we were able to triple our scale so far, pretty much at the same cost, actually less than we've been getting. And I think we can probably double it as well, but we'll give it a few days of time. Yeah, so as you can see, there's some changes in budget, but this is one ad account, and that's the only change we made. And we were lucky because we only launched like 6 creatives or something, or 10 creatives. They were very different from each other, but yeah, they were different. One of them just really picked up, and yeah, that's good. Now this ad account, oh gosh. So we started, I think, in January 8th. I'm pretty sure, yeah, like somewhere mid January or very early in January. Very new newsletter, completely new newsletter. Nothing's proven. And so we've been spending very low amount, like $10 a day. And yeah, the CPA was kind of like all over the place. And we've tested quite a few things here, but I think here we just had maybe like 2 creative tests. And then we wanted to scale it up, and we started scaling up. We've first increased the budget to 60 ad accounts. So this is very small ad account. This is, yeah. And so we've scaled it to $60 a day. And then, obviously when we scale or we increase the budget, no, actually CPA didn't increase. But this ad account is it has a limited market. So market is pretty small, I'd say. So, and we basically increased it to 150, and we saw the really good cost per result. Well, we saw that we're getting subscribers, like really good subscribers, high quality, like 60%, 50 to 60% open rate, 5 to 7% click-through rate. So really good. And then we started scaling it, and then basically we started scaling it, and then the cost per result went up. Well, partially it's because of this small market, the creative fatigued. So all the people that creative could have resonated, we kind of exhausted it at that scale. And so because it's a small market, we had to create new creatives. So now you see it's like 5 campaigns, but we had like, yeah, we tested a lot of creatives within this short period of time. And maybe not a lot, like I'd say at least 30 or 40 different creatives. And they're all it's maybe like 5 different tests, substantially different from each other. So, and then there's variations of creatives in each test. So um, yeah, and then so yeah, so we had this cost per result increase, and we were like, fuck, what do we do here? We need to get this down. And so thankfully we getting this under control by we found new winning creatives. But that's just kind of reality of it, right? Like it's not always a smooth ride, and you'll see it's like basically like a mountain skyline. Yeah, so just a bunch of mountains here to climb. But this one is way more scalable, so I'm more optimistic about this one in terms of scale. And this one is just it's just probably coasting at $100 to $300, maybe $400. But to do that, we'd have to have creative diversity, in a sense that we have to have one campaign that is images, one campaign that is videos, maybe have images that are stories, images that are videos, and then have same for maybe we'd have some creatives that are specifically made for a right column placement on Meta. But yeah, so and like if you trying to launch or like test creatives or do anything on Meta, it might take quite a bit of time. It might take a week or 2 or 3 weeks, a month, 2 months, 3 months, right? Like it takes time to get good things in life. So yeah, now just having experience and doing research, a little bit of research, I prefer to do more like actually do things than do research because with ads you can it's like the best, the fastest, the best feedback cycle. And the cheapest market research tool is actually ads. Facebook ads, I feel like, well, maybe Twitter ads, but you really can spend you know $50 and you can get so much data. That's insane. And that $50 can just result in one ad, which can really scale your ad account and change your business forever. So, but it only really works. Well, no, there's different situations, but ideally you want to acquire customers and keep them. You don't want this to be a one-off thing, because costs will go up, and you'll see like costs go up like this and crazy, and you'll be like really scrambling. What do I do? So yeah, but it takes time to get things to optimize things. And also what I tell all the clients and a lot of people is it's about unit economics. And with the growth you can optimize so much, right? You have to optimize every lever of your business. And so one of the levers is growth, right? And you can increase the scale, you can reduce the cost while maintaining the quality, which by the way, with scale, the quality will go down and cost will go up. So just trade-offs. And you can obviously optimize it to go down a little bit and go up. But that the growth is one piece of the puzzle, and there is way more upside by optimizing the value of your customers or your subscribers or your users, right? So that's the takeaway I want you to get out of this video. That things take some time. It's not always a smooth ride, and you have to optimize. When it comes to newsletters, there's growth, there's content, there's basically retention, and then there is value of your subscribers. So increasing the value is, and obviously as your list size increases, you probably be able to monetize it better, and just over time you'd learn a lot more things. So it should kind of come naturally as long as you put some effort in it. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and I really appreciate you watching this video. Give it a really nice thumbs up and like, and hit a subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet.